Hello, friends, and welcome to 24-hour sprints. Ignore my hair, okay? Thank you. Hello, how are we? How are we doing? I hope we're doing well. Yes, this is 24-hour sprints for what month is this? March. March 24-hour sprints. So if you're new here, first of all, ignore my giant ring light. I'm going to fix that in a second. But if you're new here and you don't know what 24-hour sprints are, they're exactly what they sound like. We will be sprinting for 24 hours. So there has been a little bit of a change to the schedule. Let me make sure that the playlist is live. I'm pretty sure that it is. But there's been a little bit of a change to the schedule. So currently, if you are on Instagram and you've seen the schedule, it looks like Margaret is doing 2 spaces, but actually Brianna, who's right here. Hello, Brianna. Brianna is going to be doing the 10 p.m. slot. So the lineup is me, Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers, Brianna. Hold on. Let me make sure that I have this correct. Please hold. Where is my? Here we go. Okay, yes. So me, Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers, Brianna, who's right here from FourPawsandaBook, and then Nicole again. And then Coda is joining us for the first time this month. And then it will be Margaret from The Word Nerd. So that is the lineup. I will make sure that everyone is linked down below. I will do that in the first sprint. I forgot to do a description box this time. So I'll do that in the first sprint. There's also a playlist that is attached to what am I doing? There's also a playlist that is live, and it is on my It is on my community tab on YouTube. So if you click on that, it will be live for 24 hours. It will disappear after the 24-hour sprints is over. That's just how I choose to do it. So it will just disappear after 24 hours, but it is live now. So you can watch everybody's stuff from there. Everybody should be in there. If I'm missing somebody, please let me know. I will double check it on the first sprint. So that's what we're doing. Let me know what you're reading, what you're doing, all of that. I am going to be I'm going to be finishing. Actually, I think I finished Royal Valentine. Yeah. Okay. So I finished Royal Valentine. So I need to actually log that in my 30 and 30 and in my spreadsheet trackers. So I will be filming a vlog clip. I'm doing my vlogs a little bit different now, where I just film kind of a recap weekend in my life vlog instead of doing week-long ones. So basically I'll just be recapping the things that I've read, what I've done through the week, and then you can see my weekend. So there will be diamond painting, drinking coffee, all of those things. So fun. So I'm going to find an audiobook. I am probably going to read I'm probably going to catch up on pages for the HP read along. I'm probably going to do that because I had to work last night. Thankfully, my schedule is back to where it needs to be. So I will be back on sprints next Thursday. It was very weird to be at work on a Thursday. I hated it. Okay. But I will be catching up on the HP read along. I don't remember where we're supposed to be, so I'll have to look. And then I think I will be picking up Ashford Parker Doesn't Fail. I don't have it for any kind of a vlog or anything, I don't think. So I think I'm going to pick up Ashford Parker. So let's see if I like it more than Delilah. But let us read our things. Also, I'm gonna, like I said, we'll be cleaning because I feel like this is a mess back here. Hello, ML. I'm here. I'm queer and I'm ready to misbehave. I would expect nothing less. Nothing less. Hello to Brianna. That's a mood. Yes, it's the mood that ML brings us always. Hello, Tina. Happy 24-hour sprints. Hi, Vanessa. Also, go wish Katie a happy birthday. Vanessa is over on Katie from I would rather be reading. They are doing sprints right now, and it's for Katie's birthday. So go say happy birthday to Katie and tell her that I sent you over there to tell her happy birthday. Okay, thank you. Brianna just started We Spread by Ian Reid this afternoon. Let me know how this is because I want to read this. It's on my TBR, but it seems that people either love it or hate it. So let me know what you think, and I'll determine if I'm going to read it. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Okay, hello. These shoes are perfect for my own little Easter readathon. Yay! I'm so excited. Also, if y'all need to leave, I understand. I know that it's Easter weekend for everyone. We don't really celebrate Easter in my family. So it's not conducive to me. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. But I do know that people do things on Easter. So. Hello, Jen. Vanessa is moving bookshelves around and trying to reorganize. Wonderful. Hello, Glenda. Trying to finish The Serpent Wings of Night first. I have about 250 pages left. You will definitely get that done. I have a lot of grading to do. It is my spring break, but it did not go as planned. So all the grading I was going to do slowly, I have to do now. That's a mood. That's a mood. Hello, Katie. Yes, go over to Katie's. This is Katie. Go over to her sprints and wish her a happy birthday. Go do it. Also, why is Katie, why are you not a mod? Okay, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna make you a mod. In this first sprint. Hello, Glenda. Glenda is saying hello to everyone. What am I talking about? Hello, Laura. Hello, Lexi. Uploading a video, and then I'm going to read Titan's Curse. Wonderful. Hello, Beatrice. Going to start Our Violent Ends. I need to read Our Violent Delights. I own both these books. They were gifted to me a few years ago, like maybe 2021, like I think before I even had YouTube. And I need to read them. They've just been sitting here like staring at me. I need to read them. Tina needs to get something to eat and do some other stuff before she starts reading. Wonderful. I actually have to film a vlog clip, like I said, and do an unboxing because my Kindle accessories came. So I have Kindle charms that came. I have new pop tops. They're pop sockets, like pop grips, but the tops come off. So I have 2 of those, and I have a insert that came as well. So I'm so excited. So excited. Lexi, I'm glad you got your schedule figured out. Yeah, me too. Because I did text her at like 3:00 this morning, and I was like, hey, I need to know what my schedule is. It's like not a huge deal, but like I have to know what it is so I can tell Ari. And she messaged me back. She was like, I have you back Sunday to whatever. So look, hi Coda. How are you?
Oh, it's only lunch hour, so I figured I'd pop in.
Yes. What are you doing today?
Not working at work on my last day.
Fair. Honestly.
I played in Canva all morning on my personal laptop and
Yay.
just wiggled the mouse on the work laptop every now and again.
It looks like you're doing something. Yeah, I have to clean. I have to start a weekend vlog. I've decided that I'm not going to do weekly vlogs anymore. I'm just going to do weekend ones. But my schedule is back to where it's supposed to be for work. So hopefully I won't miss another Thursday sprint because I think Nicole was actually like upset that I was on sprints yesterday.
She's mad at your boss for sure.
Which is why I like popped in, and then I came back for like the rest of them. I left, or I came in right as you left. Like, because I saw you leave, and then I was like, "It's fine. I'll see you tomorrow."
I'm here.
She definitely seemed a little perturbed, and she was like, "We've been doing this because we've been doing Thursday sprints now for almost a year."
Mm-hmm. So you worked it out?
Yeah, I worked it out. So I texted her this morning, like after I got on sprints with Nicole, and I was like, I really need to know like what my schedule is. And then she texted me back at like 8:00, which I knew she wouldn't get it until then because she works the day shift. And she was like, "Oh, you're on for Sunday through Wednesday." next week. And then she's like, I apologize that I couldn't do that last week. She said it's because I started like in the middle of the week, which like I get it. You know what I mean? But I didn't want it to become like a thing where she thought that I could like work this schedule.
No, it's a good thing you said something.
Are you reading anything today?
I mean, I haven't yet, no. I got up early this morning at the regular time, but I didn't read like I normally do. I played in Canva.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah. I have to catch up on the HP reading because I didn't get that done yesterday at all. So I have to catch up on that. And then I have to, which I might read through Sunday. Are we finishing on Sunday?
Yeah.
So I may just finish. And the reason is because I know we won't really discuss until Thursday, but if I finish before Sunday, like if I finish during 24-hour sprints, then I know that I'm done. I don't have to worry about it until Thursday when we start book 6.
That makes sense.
And then I'm going to start Asher Parker Doesn't Fail, which is the book after Delilah Green Doesn't Care, which was a 6-star book. Brittany and Brianna say that they liked Asher Parker better. I don't know about that. And I need to clean my room. My room is a freaking pigsty. And I know at some point that Mr. Man will call, and so I'll have to deal with that too. I
need to also do cleaning. I need to clean the house. I'm gonna have some friends over for dinner later. I'm making Mississippi pot roast.
I love Mississippi pot roast.
I know, it's so fucking good, dude.
So fucking good. It's so good.
I know.
Tina has lofty plans for the next 24 hours, hoping to start and finish 3 short books. You can do it. You can definitely do it. I have lofty plans to catch up on 30 and 30. And I think we're on day like 14 or something.
I need to read my Mr. Norrell pages.
Let me see here. I'm about to pull this up so I can tell y'all. Here we go. 30 and 30. This is the title of this is just so funny to me. Okay, so we're on day 14 and I have read, so I'm 2 books behind. So I feel like that's a better feat. You know what I mean? I did a bunch of short books because I was like 7 books behind. Let's see. And then, okay, if I do get to read, hi, Amel. Reading a book that I wondered if people knew the tea about. Bethany Baptiste. I have no idea. It's a Black queer author who's been mistreated by mainstream publishing. I'm not sure the rest of it, but she recently vented on Twitter. Her March release date seemed to be pushed back until May, but one of my a million libraries got it, so I have it, and I started it, and it's The Poisons We Drink. So I've heard of this book, I think. Let me look this up. The Poisons We Drink. Also, if you're new here, this is what we do. Yes. Okay. So I've seen this book. I don't know what the tea is behind this author, but I do know.
The cover's pretty.
Yeah, it is. That she has ranted on Twitter. But I am going to be honest with y'all. I don't follow Twitter at all. Like, Twitter to me is a cesspool. So, like, I don't deal with Twitter.
Fair.
I'm working on the audiobook of The Will of Many, which I need to finish before the end of the month, but all I want to read is KU Smut. Jen, you are in the right place, ma'am. I'm just saying, because this is my life always. Like, I posted a poll yesterday asking if people wanted a Manacled. I'm going to be reading Manacled in April. I think this second week of April. Because the first week, I'm reading Heir of Fire. No, I'm reading Crown of Midnight with 2 of the besties, Kelsey and Reni. We're reading Crown of Midnight. And so I was like, the first week is out. So I think the second week I'm going to be reading Manacled, which I got my charms and stuff. I haven't opened them yet because I was going to open them like on camera, but I got them. But I was like, do you guys want like a reading vlog where I just read Manacled, which that would just replace.
Okay, I saw your post. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Or do you want me to just put it in like my weekend recap? And I think when I checked earlier, everyone had voted that most people had voted that they wanted a week. Yeah, 75% of y'all said a separate vlog, and Katie commented and said, do a separate vlog just for Manacled, please. So you know what? Katie spoke, bestie Katie spoke. So I'm sorry for everyone else, but Katie was overruled. If it had been like the other way and everybody wanted it in a recap. So I'm going to be doing a full Manacled vlog. Will I regret this? Probably, because I feel like I'm going to cry on camera. Because I'm going to set my camera up. Because now I have, an actual camera. I'm going to set my camera up and like film myself like actually reading this book. It'll be on my Kindle, but even so. So I'm scared, y'all. I'm a little scared. Because I've seen people do the Manacled in 72-hour challenge. And they basically make like a short or a TikTok where they're like, me before I read Manacled in 72 hours. And then the next little clip is them after. And they're like bawling their eyes out. And I'm like, cool. Devastation. ML saying hello to Glenda. Hello, Kiana. Hello, Brittany. Bestie Brittany. Also, if you're part of Brittany's Patreon, which I am not because I've been in the middle of trying to work and I feel badly. But if you're in the middle of Brittany's Patreon, I know that she's doing like a Kindle, Stuff Your Kindle Day readathon thing. So if you're part of that, of her Patreon, also go over there and do that. I'm sorry, Brittany, I'm not part of your Patreon. I will be. I just have to get a paycheck first. Kiana's working today.
Hey, Laura.
Laura is finishing up a buddy read, then finishing up a buddy read, then finishing Gender Euphoria, then going to start on TBR for Brittany's weekend readathon. So fun. Hello, Chris. Going to finish another women's prize novel. Good luck to you, ma'am. Yeah. Good luck to you. They were trying to get, you know what Shannon asked, our favorite troublemaker? She asked yesterday if I would do it would be a reread for Nicole, but if I would participate in Nicole doing a reread of that 8 lives of whatever the hell, the devastation one.
Nicole's not even going to want to reread that.
And what was the other one? There was another one that she asked about. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to read either of these. And also I almost logged the 8 lives of Humpty Dumpty. I almost logged that as a book I read because I feel like I went on the whole journey. I didn't because I didn't read the book. But with Nicole that night, I went on that whole journey of that book. Like we would come back and she would like explain to me what had happened. And I was like, I feel like I read this. Like I don't even need to read it at this point. So it's fine. Everyone's saying hello, Elise. I just ordered my second DAC painting. Listen, I am nothing but, a bad influence. I have so many. My best friend came over here, like my best friend since high school. She had come over here the other day and she was like, my God, because I have so I don't even have the paintings that are completed displayed. I just have the paintings that either have been started I have a few that are completed, but most of the ones that are sitting on my dresser where I can see them are ones that either are kitted up already or they need to be started. Like I haven't even started them yet. And she was like, Jesus Christ, you weren't lying when you said you had a ton of diamond paintings. And I was like, yeah. And my cart is full again. I'm just saying.
I got my newest diamond painting, but you can't see it until after dark. Oh,
is it another naked man? We love a naked man. Also. Hello, Dakota. And Mel. Hello, Dakota. Hello, Bookish Lattes. I usually lurk, but I'm coming out of the dark. We love to see it. Honestly, if you can handle coming out of the dark on 24-hour sprints, you'll never hide in the darkness again. It's not really chaotic yet, but just wait for it to go on and on. Eventually,
Y'all are gonna see me first thing in the morning.
it's gonna be unhinged. And like at about the time that Coda comes on, I will be like at the end of my
You'll
wakefulness.
be PM Delulu and I'll be AM Delulu.
Yeah, and I'll have to hit my second wind, right? Because I'll take a nap at like midnight, and I'll have to hit my second wind by the time that Coda comes on, and you'll be like, "This is a completely different person." Yeah, I'm basically a different person at that hour of the day. Everyone's saying hello. Everyone's saying hello. We love to see it. Coda, huge hugs. They suck whoever they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Hello to everyone. Everyone's saying hello. I love to see it in comments, honestly. Hi Coda. So excited that you're gonna start doing things on your channel today. Yes, Coda is
Tomorrow technically, but
his first video is for 24-hour sprints. I honestly feel so honored. I feel so honored. I'm not even gonna lie. And I was reading because I had to save everybody's sprints to a playlist. So when I would click the link to go, like I had seen that like people were already like hyping Coda up in the comments, and I was like, everyone's saying hello, Sprint, hello, Piper, Sprint hopping between yours and Katie's. I expect nothing else, to be honest. If I find out that everyone did not go over to Katie's sprints and tell her happy birthday, the wrath that I will have.
Yeah, make sure you guys go tell Katie happy birthday.
Because I waited to go to sleep until I had told, because Katie got on at 8, which was about the time I got back from taking Ari to the bus. And I was like, I'm going to bed, but also happy freaking birthday. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Everyone's saying hello. Yes to Astrid. Yes, I knew Brittany would be excited. Also, Brianna said she left to answer a call, but Astrid, I'm here for this. Yes, I'm going to be listening to Astrid today. I'm going to be listening to Astrid today. And then I think I have the third one too. I think I do have the other one. Because basically what happened is my thing updated. That's helpful, isn't it? My Audible subscription, because I pay like the high price of like $200+ or whatever the hell it is. I don't know, but it's for like 24 credits, right? So at the beginning of each year, I get 24 credits, and then throughout the year, I will sometimes buy more if I really need something, but I still have a bunch of credits. So I went ahead. Yes, I do have Iris as well. So I'm going to download that because I'll probably just move on to that when I'm done. But I was like, you know what? I should probably listen to Ashton Parker. So I did buy Ashton Parker and I downloaded it. So I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to do it. Now that I've listened to all of the whatever that series was, the Improbable Meet Cute series. Listen, there was really only one that I didn't like, and it was the Sally Thorne one. It was just stupid. Okay, Rosie and the Dreamboat. If you liked it, I'm glad for you, but like for me, I just felt like it was the dumbest thing I'd ever read. It's like a whole hour of my life I can't get back, but it's fine. Clearly, Sally Thorne is not for me. And then the other one, I gave most of them 4 stars. I gave the Christina Lauren one 6 stars because it was just so good. It felt like a whole book, even though it was a novella. But I will say that the other one that I thought would be at least 5 stars. What one was it? Let me see. It was Worst Wingman Ever. At the end, she said that she had to go to Home Depot because there's like a whole thing where her sister talks about how you can find a man at Home Depot. Like it's like a part of the plot is like her sister's like, yeah, you go to Home Depot and you can find a man. She was like, red, I think she says like red or yellow tools are green flags, but green tools are red flags or something like that. So she like sees this man in the elevator. I will say that there's like death of a grandparent in this. So, and it's on page, so it's that's heavy, but she sees the dude, okay, and she doesn't know it's the dude, but she sees the dude, and he has red tools. And so she tells her sister, like, yeah, he has red tools, like whatever. And her sister's like, red tools, green flag, right? Which was fine. And I was vibing with this book. And then at the end, dude, he says to her, because she says, well, I have to go to Home Depot, because he was like, he asks her on a date, and he's like, but not to like home. He was like, I can take you to Home Depot. I can probably help you find what you're looking for. And the last line of this book is her saying back to him, I think what I've been looking for has already arrived or is already here or something. And I was like, nope. So I had to knock it down to a 4. But it was still really good. But like that last line, it killed me. I was like, absolutely not. Hello, Jess. Hoping to finish 2 books in this 24 hours, mostly because we're due on Libby tomorrow and one is due the next day. They both are 15-hour audiobooks. So you know what? Are you listening to it at 1x speed? If not, I think you can do it. If yes, I think you can get close. You know what I mean? Also, we don't judge people for how fast they listen to books here. Okay. So I don't want to hear none of that in the comments. I do listen really fast, and I'm aware that I listen because I listen at like 2x speed. So it's fine. Hello, Maria. Finishing up Shadow Girls today, and then I think I'm going to try the first Harry Potter book. Never read them, and you guys have inspired me to give it a shot. I hope you love them. Hello, Jean. I think I'm gonna go back to Familia, just starting it. I think Vanessa is reading this as well. I think she was talking about it on Katie's Friends. Also 2 books behind, should be caught up by the end of the weekend. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, is that I'll be caught up by the end of the weekend. I'm very excited. Can't believe I have it. It's a Black queer witchy story. We love it. There were some issues with the publishing. Something happened with the print of the first round of books, so they pushed the date. But her new date, there's also another POC author fantasy book coming out. So that's the tea on this book that ML was talking about. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my belly button.
Making your belly button lamp?
No. So my dad and I were talking about piercings earlier, and he was like, is your belly button ring internally or externally threaded? So I had to take the stupid ball off. Now I can't get it back on. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure it's externally threaded. Because he and I don't really use like for other there we go. For other piercings, we don't really use externally threaded jewelry. If you know what the difference is. But I have had my belly button pierced since I was like 18 years old. So I've always used externally threaded. And I don't really change my belly button ring out. So, like, it's basically been the same little pearlescent ball on the end of a barbell for, I don't know, probably, I think I bought it, like, right before Ari was born. So, basically that long. And I bought it right before Ari was born, and then I switched it out to this after, like, I had her and stuff, because I had, like, a pregnancy bar in, you know, but, like, whatever. Hello, Anna. FourPawsandaBook sounds like it was the straw that broke the camel too, that she had been facing for a lot the whole time. That sucks, yeah. Brittany, I know, but also here's the thing. I feel badly when my friends also have Patreons and they're part of my Patreon, which I am shit at updating. But things are coming very soon. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to do 2 unhinged podcasts.
Well, and I, of course, like I started Patreon, not like I really had started it and had plans for it, and then because I didn't expect to have to move.
Yeah, life happened.
So, I'm glad that everyone's understanding. I don't seem to have lost any people, which is so kind of you, honestly. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Melissa. Ride or Die besties. Absolutely, we are. Sorry, Brittany can never get rid of me. Also, why is Kelsey not a dang? Okay, I have to fix some things on my end because Kelsey is also not a mod.
I'm not a mod either.
Okay, I need to make Coda a mod. I need to make Katie a mod, and I need to make Kelsey a mod. This is just dumb. Okay. Hi, Kelsey. Finishing the last 60 pages of TOG this afternoon. We love to see it because we're starting Crown of Midnight on April Fool's Day, the 1st of April. Kelsey, let me know if you want me to turn the reading thing into like a cute graphic. I don't know if anybody got back to me in Boxer or not. So let me know. I can if you want me to. Hello, Rally, not reading, just sits in here to feel better. Well, we're here for that too.
Hey, Rally.
We're sending you virtual hugs. We love you so much. Hello, Allison, reading Down Among the Sticks and Bones, trying to make my way through this series in the 24 hours or as close to it as I can get. Wonderful. Is Astrid or is Astrid something else? Astrid doesn't fail, apparently. That's what it's called. Astrid Parker doesn't fail. And then the next one is Iris Kelly doesn't date. And honestly, like, I'm here for the Iris one. I really liked Iris in Delilah Green Doesn't Care. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see if Bestie Bree and Bestie Brittany are right and that Astrid Parker is better than Delilah. I don't know. Delilah was 6 stars. So we'll see. Maybe the whole series will be 6 stars for me.
I'm scared of you having to add a 7th star at some point.
I mean, I won't. I have told myself that if I read books that are all part of a series, right, that ultimately that the whole series will be 6 stars for me. Because I did fix I bought Allie from Hardback Hoarder. I bought her like 5-year spreadsheet. And I just fixed it so that because she had 5 where it was charting 5-star reads, I don't chart 5 stars, I chart 6 stars because I give a lot of things 5 stars. But 6 stars are like the elite books, you know? So I fixed the spreadsheet so that it will chart my 6 stars instead.
Awesome.
Always go to Lowe's over Home Depot. Home Depot contributes to the Trump campaign. This is also true. So, also here we have Menards, which I just would like to share a little thing with you. So there's
Menards. Is that how
Menards? Yeah,
I thought it was Maynard's.
It's definitely Menards. They're Maynards. So here's the thing. So I don't know. Like the jingle is still the same, but I don't watch like regular TV, so I don't know if they still have this commercial. But like back in the day, like the 90s into the 2000s, they had a commercial and it was save big money at Menards because they're like, you know, discounted or whatever. Literally till I was 12, I thought that the words were save big mommy at Menards, which makes no sense because it's a freaking hardware store. But that's what I would sing. And then one day my dad was like, "Are you saying mommy?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "It's definitely money." So for 12 years, I sang Save Big Mommy at Menards. That's what I would sing. So you're welcome for that insight. I'm at 1.5 speed right now, but hoping I can bump up as I go. I will say that I was able to bump up faster by using headphones. I will say that. I do slow it down to about 1.5 to 1.8 if I'm not using headphones. So like if Ari wants to listen to the book and it's like appropriate for her, then I will slow it down. So yeah. Never feel bad if you can't join a Patreon. Life happens. That is true. That's true. Just people pleaser me. I'm trying to reform. So far, it's going well, not well, but it's happening. I would request to be a mod, but I don't know if you want to give me that kind of power. ML, if you want to be a mod, I'll make you a mod. Just don't be putting people in timeout just to do it, ma'am. Do a graphic.
Use your power.
Today. Iris is my least favorite of the trilogy, even though I loved her in the other books. Her friends are the worst. Still give it 4 stars though. Okay. Bree and I are always right. I mean, listen, y'all have very rarely steered me wrong. I will say that. This is, I actually do tell people not to trust my 5 stars. I will say that I tell, because a book can be 5 stars simply from the vibe. When people trust my star ratings, I tell them to trust my 6 stars because my 6 stars are way more like few and far between. Like I'm way more picky when it comes to giving a book 6 stars. Let me actually tell you how many books I have right now that are 6-star books because it's not very many. Like comparatively to how many books I've actually read this year because I've read have I really read 35 books? No, there's no way. 34 books. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 6-star books for the year. So my 6 stars for the year have been Icebreaker, The Winners, Butcher and Blackbird, Double Puck, and The Exception to the Rule. And that is out of 34 books read. Do I not have things updated? I don't know. But yeah, so I've read 34 books. Not monthly, yearly. Here we go. Yeah, so I've read 33 books this year so far. I think actually 34 because I think I need to put in the book I finished last night. So I've read 34 books this year and only, what did I say? 6 of them were 6 stars.
I don't even know how many books I read this year.
Yeah, 5 of them.
Not that many.
Because I was looking at so out of 35 books, 5 books have been 6 stars. So I do tell people definitely trust the 6 stars because I don't tend to give ratings lower than 3 anyway. I will usually DNF a book if I feel like it's going to be lower than a 3-star book because that means I'm probably not going to enjoy reading it anyway. Obviously the exception to that was the Sally Thorne book because it was only an hour of my life, so I just listened to it. And Ari said she enjoyed it. Which okay. It's giving Tool, Coda, Maynard, James, Keenan.
Maynard. He's the lead singer of Tool and
coming with some reading of friends early in these sprints. The library is already open. I need to see if our library is open because technically it's Good Friday, so I don't know if it's open. It's so fun giving out 5 stars. I do it freely too. Yeah, and my thing, like I said, I don't tend to give lower than 3, which I think is why so many books will end up with a 5-star rating. But my 6 stars, I'm very stingy with my 6 stars. Like I'm not just gonna give a book 6 stars. Like I'm just no. And actually, Icebreaker was a 5-star until I really thought about it. And Wildfire, and I felt like I liked it more than I liked Wildfire. Even though I really enjoyed Wildfire, I gave Wildfire 5 stars. But I liked Icebreaker more. So I was like, you know what? Icebreaker is gonna be a 5 or a 6 because why not? Hello, Ro. As you and Neva should. Yes, we definitely are like Oprah, me and Kiana with the 5 stars. You get a 5 star, you get a 5 star, you get a 5 star. It's fine. Neva's 1 star, it was fine. Neva's 5 star, it was fine. Okay, yes. I do have merch in my bonfire that actually says like the book was fine, 5, and then it says ... and then it says 5 stars because this is like a running joke. Because when Brittany and I used to do sprints together all the time, she'd be like, "How was the book?" And I'd be like, "It was fine, 5 stars." And she was like, "What?" And then like I would read another book and she'd be like, "Well, how was it?" And I'd be like, "It was fine, 3 stars." You know what I mean? It's the inflection in my voice. So it's harder to understand if I'm typing it. And I tend to type it out that way too. And then they're like,
yeah, there's no inflection when you type.
Really? It was fine, but 5 stars, yeah. So there's just a different inflection in my voice. But I think the first time this ever happened with Brie, I had typed it. Like I had typed it. What the hell? Elise has been up since 5 a.m. It's about that time, but I'll chill. I give a lot of books 5 stars and the 6 stars are the top tier ones. Yeah, I just started doing 6 stars last year because when I tried to break down my 5-star books, I was like, I don't remember in like 2022 when I was like, oh, I could do like my top books of the year. I was like, how many? I had given like half of the books I had read 5 stars. And I was like, I don't remember which ones of these were like higher 5 stars. So I was like, clearly we need a different rating system. So I just incorporated 6 stars, which that's just easy for me. So like at the end of this year, what I'll do is I'll make a nice little wrap-up graphic that says 6-star books of 2024. And then you'll be able to see my absolute like elite books. Yes, I do say that. I do.
The bestest.
Yeah, Elise's, who chills on these really? You know?
I've also been up since 5, Ulysses. It's fine.
I didn't even know 6 stars was a thing. I always cap at 5. Yeah, and it's not for everybody. I think a few years ago, like during the pandemic, a lot of people were using 6 stars. Like it was a thing that was like popular to do. I didn't do it because I was like, no one looks at my ratings anyway. But then with being on YouTube and like people actually care about my opinion of things, which is crazy, but people care about my opinion of things, so I was like, okay, I've got to differentiate my 5s and like my elites, so 6 stars came into play. Butcher and Blackbird is a definite 6 star. Absolutely. Cannot wait for Leather and Lark. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Vanessa and I are buddy reading Familia, but she is speeding ahead of me. It's all good, I think. Wonderful. High hopes for this book. I'm wearing Lexi has the book was fine, 5 stars crewmate.
Nice.
I'm telling y'all, it's a Midwest thing. Everything is fine here all the time. All the time. Everything is fine. Like people will be like, how are you? I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I'm here, It's just about what you put after the I'm fine.
Over here, I'm like, it's whatever.
Like, oh good. But yeah, I'll make sure everything's linked below if you want to go look at the bonfire store. I believe ML is wearing her hoodie today too. Yes, ML is wearing her 24-hour Sprint Club hoodie, which is also available in my shop. I also have one that says, I live in 2 worlds. One is a world of books, which is a quote from Gilmore Girls, if you didn't know. And I'm trying to think. I think I also have, I don't know if I ever put them up. If I didn't, someone yell at me. But I think that I actually made like hockey merch as well, that go with the Patreon. So like you can get, if I did not put this up, please yell at me because I definitely have the design. So like I need to go do that if I haven't. But I had designed some stuff that was like Puck Bunnies, Friends with Benefits, and the wives. Like basically it goes with each tier. I don't really expect anyone to buy them, but I'm going to buy them eventually. So, I mean, we will know which books Neve will love because she won't stop talking about them, which is awesome. That's how I ended up reading Pucking Around. The only one that I will say that I can't, in good faith, suggest to everyone is Butcher and Blackbird. I really need y'all to, like, please read the triggers before you go in. Also, it may ruin ice cream for you. I'm just saying, you've been warned. But yeah, we love a 6 star. I have to get that hoodie. It's in the merch shop. No obligation to buy merch, but it's there if you want it. Yes, I love Debris. I am obsessed. I pre-ordered Leather and Lark in every format.
Lark? I thought you said lard earlier.
No, Lark.
Like I was like, that sounds kinky.
Like Leather and Lark, like the like a bird. I also will be ordering Butcher and Blackbird because I need to have it on my shelf. I don't know, the covers are just so pretty. Like I feel like even if I'd hated the books, I still would have ordered them because the covers are so pretty. It's fine. It's so good. It was just, I don't know. It was like the perfect amount for me. It was the perfect amount of like horror, dark romance, and comedy. Because like I was laughing the whole time I was reading it. So Bethany started the 6-star ratings. I get it, but I'm already giving so much effort to the regular rating system. That's fair. I've already pre-ordered Leather and Lark. Me too. Actually, I got like 5 chapters into Butcher and Blackbird because I bought it on my Kindle. And I was like, I need the second book in this. So I just pre-ordered it. I hadn't even finished Butcher and Blackbird yet. It's fine. Exactly. How are you? I'm fine. There's a tornado. It's fine. Exactly.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I'll check out the bonfire merch during break. And Maria, let me grab you the link. Give me one moment, please. I will just post the link in the comments for y'all. So you can go look if you want. Let me see here. Dashboard. Thank you. And then I will also make sure that everything is linked. Oh, I forgot also I have like this smutziety and smutpression shirts. Though, see, here's the thing. Sometimes merch gets designed during 24-hour sprints and it becomes a little bit unhinged. Smutziety and smutpression became a thing on 24-hour sprints last year when I was going through a depression, and I was like, yeah, this depression is making my anxiety really bad. And I was like, so now all I'm reading is smut. And then Brittany was like, that should be merch. And so then I had to come up with how to make it merch, but we did it. We did the thing. All right, here is the merch shop. I do have crew necks, t-shirts, hoodies. So here's the link if you guys want to go look at it. But I try to be as inclusive as possible. There are a couple of designs that I feel like were appropriate for Ari that I did make into like kids hoodies and t-shirts. Not every design is like that because not every design is appropriate for your children. Okay. I'm just saying. So I try to be like cognizant of that. So yeah, there's that. So if you want to go look, thank you in advance for looking. You're welcome. We are gonna do an hour-long sprint. Now, I do have to go get Ari off of the bus in less than an hour. Her bus should be here at 3:31-ish, and it is 2:48. So it's I'm going to set it for an hour. If I go to leave and I feel like I'm going to need longer time to get her in the house and stuff, then I may add like 10 minutes to the timer. So if you see the timer like fluctuate,
change.
Don't freak out. And also I will like put in the comments like I'm adding time or whatever. So I think we're gonna use Cat Pomodoro, however the hell you say it. You guys know what I'm saying. Because why not? So cute, right? So we're gonna do that. It's not gonna be for 25 minutes, which is what it automatically is set for. So I will warn everyone in case you're new here. The cat meows at the end. Okay, it scares people every single time. So I always try to remember to remind everyone that the cat does go at the end so as not to freak you out. It probably will still freak you out. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, that Butcher and Blackbird. Listen, I was here for it. I understood why some people did not like it. I would never tell Brittany to read this book. Like if I found out Brittany was reading this book, I would be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Because it's not a Brittany book. But we love it. We know the cat still creeps us out. Yes, it's true. I will probably, well, honestly, you're probably going to get different timers throughout the 24-hour sprints anyway, because all of us friends around here use, I hate that. Why did I make this one? I'm just wondering.
Pomodoro Kitty. He needs a theme song. My cats have theme songs.
But yeah, so we're gonna sprint for an hour. Brittany could like it. She's having fun with. Yeah, but the problem that I think Brittany's gonna have is the actual horror elements. Brie. She might be okay, but I'm concerned for the horror parts for Brittany, especially the eye stuff that happens. I don't know. Don't know about that. But apparently one of Brittany's Patreons put it in her roll-up rec, so we'll eventually find out if it's a Brittany book. If it is, I will say I will be surprised, just because of the whole. Like if it wasn't so graphic, some of it, I could say like, oh, Brittany might like this book because she does like dark romance. It's the horror parts that I'm concerned about. Just finished Pastry Shifters. Wonderful. The theme song was adorable. Not the book or the horror. Oh, this, because you were singing the Pomodoro Kitty.
Pomodoro Kitty.
Oh, hold on. I have to. Hold on. We have a friend.
Yay, a friend.
She's muted and her camera's off, so I'm not sure what's happening. But Margaret is here. Hi, Margaret.
Right. I was just getting situated.
Okay. What are you reading or doing today?
What? It's a very good question, Neva. I haven't thought that far ahead.
You know what? That's fair. This is only the first sprint because we're about to go into a sprint, so I can get Ari off the bus here soon. But that's totally fair that you haven't figured.
Just finished doing writing sprints, so I probably am going to be chilling for most of this next sprint. But I need to finish an audiobook today while Justice sleeps, and then I need to get a video up as well. So, and plan content because I need to film some of it so I have things to edit while I'm out of town next week. So
wonderful. I think I'm going to work on my diamond painting for a little bit before I go get Ari, and then after I get Ari, I will clean and stuff.
Yeah, nice.
So everyone's saying hello to Margaret.
Hi, welcome.
We love Margaret. Okay, so we're gonna do an hour sprint, as I was just telling everyone, because I am gonna have to go get Ari at about 3:30, and it's 2:53 now, which means I probably won't have to add any time now because we talked no longer. But I will have to go get her eventually, or she might get off the bus and be like, "Where the hell is my mom?" As we do, It's oh, that's why.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I mean, listen. There was only one time, and it was in Indiana that I slept through my alarm, and I missed her bus, and of course, it was she was in kindergarten, so they wouldn't let her off the bus by herself, even though our house was right there. She could have walked to our house, but they wouldn't let her off the bus because I wasn't standing there, and so they ended up calling her dad, and he texted me and he was like, not me having to leave work to go get Ari, which I had already figured out I needed to go get her. So we ended up meeting him at the school. And Ari was like, you forgot me on the bus. And I was crying. I felt so bad. I was I know, Ari, I'm sorry. I slept through my alarm. And then after that, man, I never
did it again. Anxiety's too high.
It was so traumatizing for both of us.
Yeah.
All right. So let me see what is going on. I might have to make a different thingy. I don't know what's happening.
Is it ignoring you?
Here we go. This will work for now. I might have to make a different whatever it's called. What is it called? Yeah, that.
Here, Neva.
Display. Yes. What happened?
It's to give you a link.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you want to use that.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I probably will use this one in the next thingy. Actually, I guess I could do it now. That's fine. Hold on. Please hold, friends. We're definitely not gonna have to add time. So that's fine.
I mean, that works. That works out for you, right?
Yeah, because I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, if I set this and then it goes off at 3:45, I'm not gonna be back at 3:45.
Yeah.
Because Ari likes to, I love her, but she loves to, it's a 3-minute walk, but she loves to like look at the roses and things. Like there's no roses, but you know what I mean.
She likes to take her time and appreciate nature.
Yeah, and it's like warm today. It's like 60 degrees outside. So like I know she's gonna like want to like look around and like look at the puppy, look at the trees. Like
yeah. It is nice outside where I am too, but I am not outside. I'm right underneath the fan.
oh,
It's the sweater.
It's cloudy and cold here today.
Yeah, that was us like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we had a couple of days of just like gross cloudy weather. But we got bright blue skies now.
Nice.
So at some point I will be kidnapped by my parents because apparently we have to take pictures of my dad while his hair is long because he's grown it out for like a year. But he wants to cut it all off now. So anyway.
okay, here we go. Hold on.
I've never used it before. I just bought it, so there you go. You could use it first.
Okay. I have used this one before, because Katie uses it as well. Let me just like close. Like there's no reason for all these tabs to be open. Okay, so let me. Okay. Well, it like logged me in. Like that's why, because like I have used this before, but now I have to find a stupid background that's not. Doesn't require me to have premium because I don't buy premium. Thank you for that.
Can't you use any background?
Okay. No, so there's some of the back, like some of the. Stop. Thank you.
Will it not let you adjust
some of
the
them are like
settings in my room?
premium background. No.
Oh, well, that's bogus.
But it's fine. I have a room, so it's okay. It's fine. I have a room. Okay. Well, we'll see if they'll let me use this.
I just paid
honestly,
for
at some point, I'm going. At some point, I'm going to just buy it for this because I do like this one better, and they have like a desktop app too that you can open like from your browser or whatever. But I do like this one because you can make it like fancy, you know.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Up here. Can you see? Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do 60 minutes for a sprint. And then by then Ari will be home. So we will see everyone in 60 minutes.
Are these on your channel?
Yes. All right. Hello. I don't know where my friends are, but that's fine.
What's the timer?
How did we do?
Can I see what the timer looks like?
No, Ari. How did we do in the comments? I went and got Ari from the bus, and I unboxed.
Cody's on camera with you?
Not at the moment. Go sit down, man.
Oh, Cody's on camera with you.
I unboxed and filmed. Hello, my new Kindle insert and my little Kindle charms and my new prop sockets. So that will be in the vlog at the end of the weekend. And I did read a little bit of HP5. I did read a little bit of that. But then someone called me, which they call me every day. So today they just called a little bit earlier than usual. So I talked to them, got Ari from the bus. Yeah, so I'll read more in the next sprint for sure. But like, I'm in love with this new pop socket.
Beautiful.
Me as well.
You're in love with it too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm in love with this. I'm in love with this pop socket, and I'm also turn it around. I can't say it. And I am also in love with this little item.
The Kindle charm.
The Kindle charm.
Cute. A little item.
It's an item.
Yeah, I got two. I ordered a bunch of stuff from like small shops
Mhm.
because why buy from big
Mom,
places? When
I
can
want
buy
you
from
to
small
get me another phone. I don't want a
Okay,
Kindle.
calm down. Sit down,
I don't want a
please.
Kindle. I want.
I need you to relax. The attitude is not where we're at right now. So I got one that says "Fueled by Coffee and Smut," and then no, sit down. And then the one that's actually on my Kindle right now says "Reading Smut is my therapy." So,
Reading smut.
and then I got this. Wow. And then I got this Kindle insert from Amberlin Studio, but I did have to. It fits like perfectly, which is nice, but also makes it hard to put stickers over the top of it. So I had to like tape the stickers down,
Oh yeah.
which is fine. Like I just used some like Scotch tape because I'm sure it'll peel off fine. But yeah, so that's cute. And my Kindle has been remade over, and it just looks
Nice.
like a composition notebook.
We love it.
Yeah. How did you do?
I watched Bones. I tried to read, and then I realized that Golden Hour is in exactly 43 minutes, or starts in exactly 43 minutes. And so if I want to get my walk in and all of that, I was like, oh, I need to like actually, because I want to walk down to where I think they should take pictures, because we're having a disagreement on where I think pictures should be taken. I want them to be taken closer to where, so it takes less out of my day. And my mom's like, no, I want to go over here. And I'm just like, I don't want to, that would require me to be in the car with you guys for far longer than I want to be. I don't, like, I'm doing this because I'm a good daughter. I don't want to take pictures for my parents. My mother is so picky. So, but I went and I was like, you know what, while we're doing this, I've got to take stuff so that I can do stills for thumbnails for my vlog that's going up today. I was like, let's do that now, because by the time we get back from everything, I will have to, it'll be too dark for that to work. So I did it now.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I'll have to leave in like probably 5-10 minutes. Just so you are aware. But I'll just peace out and you can remove me. And I'll be back.
How did you do, Coda?
I went back to work. I'm working.
I felt that deep in my soul.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for somebody else to come back from lunch, and then I'm going to try to hightail it out of here.
Nice. That's not bad. Fun. Very glad that those days are behind me. The last time I had to do that, I was working fast food. So,
Yeah, it's been a while.
I've been very blessed. The last 2 jobs I worked were like jobs where it was just me and I could or my department was just me and I could go, and no one was dependent on me being somewhere at a specific time, except in as much as my boss wanted me to be there during a specific time. So hopefully your replacement gets here soon, though.
I'm just covering for my boss.
Nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Be nice.
It's at lunch.
Miss Kelsey is very nice. Stop it.
First, I don't like doctors for a reason. The reason why I don't like doctors or nurses is because they give you shots and it hurts really badly.
Well, are you gonna go give Papa his medicine? Okay, then
Well,
Miss Kelsey has to
I
come
want
to give
more
Papa his medicine.
fluency shots, but you didn't take care of that yet.
You want what?
Fluency shots?
What are fluency shots?
Like COVID shots, like you call them COVID shots?
Influenza? She's talking about the flu.
COVID shots? You don't need any more COVID shots right now. Have your COVID shot and your booster.
I want another one. What a booster.
I mean, we all
How are you
want
gonna
another
say
one, but they don't
I know.
have another one.
they don't have another
I'm
one
so
yet?
confused.
They had all the shots that they have. I purposely got them done before you went to school because we lived in Florida and there were plenty of people not giving their kids COVID shots.
I'll probably have to get mine re-upped September, October-ish, because that's when I go out to start seeing clients again.
Yeah.
So I try and stay up to date on those because my clients are elderly.
Yeah, and I made sure that we had ours because my dad is immunocompromised. So
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna figure out what we're doing for dinner since.
I want another COVID shot.
Listen, bro,
Ari-
you want to call Anna and ask her?
How are you addicted to COVID shots? Ari.
She's the only person that I know that could help us out.
Okay, fine. Let's call her.
Okay, we'll call her in the next sprint.
Okay, because I don't want to.
I don't blame her.
When they are.
COVID is taking out some of them teachers. You're hearing about it every day.
Go sit down, please.
Can I have the Oscar pen? It matches my school.
No, you cannot have my fancy Oskaloosa pen.
No, I want something that's Oscar. Like it's not the note.
Okay,
And you won't let me have it.
maybe I'll let you, okay, well, maybe if you take a nap, I'll let you have it. You heard me. ML said she loves cats, but that has the vibe, which she's talking about the timer.
Why do you need this for your camera? You
Because
can
I was
use
filming
mine.
something.
You can use mine.
No,
I
ma'am.
do not care.
Okay, ma'am. I need you. Please lay down. Good Lord. The chaos has
I'm
begun.
gonna call Anna in the next one.
Do not vlog right now.
I'm not going
Okay. A total vibe. This is going to be a great 24 hours. Hey, Ari.
I need a vlog today.
Okay, you can vlog in the next sprint. ML got a workout in and decided to rearrange books, moving them up and downstairs.
Mom, I'll tell you if my
Do not be playing games with that either, because it's loud. Thank you. You can after I start another sprint.
Why can't this turn down? I wish it could
Piper
turn down.
wandered off before that sprint, and yes, the Menards thing is the same. Glad to hear it. Ariana Maureen. No, ma'am.
It makes sense when they go up and down.
Okay, well, wait. Everyone's saying hello.
It's gonna charge up all my batteries. I'm putting it on myself.
Hello, Rachel. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you are as well. Everyone's saying hello in the comments.
Mom, did you tell?
ML started a load of laundry, moved books, and
Can you
graded
tell
20
ML
exams. Some of those
I
had
love
started
my
on in the
camera,
chat a
and
bit
it's so
earlier.
pretty. And then to tell Ollie.
ML, Ari would like you and Ollie to know that she loves her camera and it's so pretty. And she vlogs every day.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I get to do this.
Melissa?
This is my favorite part.
Melissa read 36 pages. I wish y'all could see what I'm seeing right now. This is hilarious. Brittany got to 28%. Oh, I forgot to make people admins. I mean mods. Margaret, are you a mod on my channel? I need to rectify. No.
Here,
I need
let
to
me.
rectify this because
I'll put it in a comment and you can see if I am.
Because I was flipping through
I am not.
like the comments earlier, and like Kelsey's not a mod, Katie's not a mod, apparently Coda's not a mod. I don't know what I was doing.
I'm not apparently.
Okay, well I have to. I definitely have to promote Margaret because she promoted me on her premiere, and I was like commenting, and then all of a sudden it turned blue, and I was like, I've been promoted.
I mean, I get it. Like you put people as mods, and then you don't think about it again until they need to do something on your channel. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I assumed you already were.
Yeah, and the thing is like the friend groups have evolved so recently too. You know, with with readathons and stuff that I don't think Julie's a mod either, and she should probably be a mod because like I think I have people that are mods that don't show up on my channel anymore.
Yeah.
So I need to like.
They're missing out.
I need to like rearrange.
It makes sense. Like you don't. Part of why I don't do everyone all at the same time is I do like to get to know a little bit about the people before I'm like, hey, you can have these privileges on my channel.
Yeah, and when I made mods originally, it was people that probably had subscribed within the first like,
yeah,
I don't know, go see 1 to 150 people, and I was like, oh, I've hit 100. I should probably have mods.
Oh gosh.
So like, you know what?
I keep my mod circle very tight. Like if you were in my mod circle, you're someone that I would trust to log into my computer, not into my computer, into my channel itself. So
yeah. Lexi took Ellie for a walk, got all the laundry washed and dried, putting away is another story. Amen. And uploaded a video. Wonderful. Got some laundry done and some other household duties. Okay, I gotta do laundry the next sprint. Like I really have to. Oh, Coda, did you see my new pop socket? It says reading smut is my therapy.
Yay.
And then this little Kindle insert that looks like a composition notebook. I ordered that. And my little Kindle charms came as well. So
beautiful.
Yay.
This is a paper crane from Manicold. And then I have one. Oh, the one on my phone says always open to book recs because, of course. And then I got another one too. Oh, the other one just says the Dark Romance Book Club.
I am gonna hop off for now. I'll just turn my camera off because I'm planning on being back while you're still on. But I shouldn't. Why are you yelling at me? Stop yelling. Sorry. It connected and I immediately pushed play on something loud. But I should be back within an hour or so.
No problem. We'll see you in a little bit, Margaret.
Bye.
See you soon.
All right, I'm going to just remove her, but she's still, you just can't see her. I can see her, but you can't. Okay. So when she comes back, I'll add her back to the stage. Somewhat. Yes. Oh, and then Coda, I got this. Where's the other pop socket? I got another one. Now I don't know where. Oh, here it is. And it says fueled by coffee and smut. So they're actually like super.
Speaking of coffee and smut,
right? They're actually like really good quality. Like I want to order more now, and they're bigger than I thought that they would be. Amen. I love it. They're bigger than I thought that it would be. Like this compared to like this is like a regular pop socket, so they're like quite a bit bigger. But I think I prefer that.
bigger, or you prefer smaller?
Bigger is better. Yeah, I think I prefer the pop socket being bigger.
Well,
I feel like there's more. This is gonna sound so dirty, but there's more to like hold on to. You know what I mean?
I do.
Oh, okay. The unhingedness has started. Welcome
You
to
can
24 hours.
always find it too when you're looking for it.
Yeah, right. And it's right there in
It's
plain
ready.
sight. Everyone's saying hello. Finish the epic fail of Arthro Zamora. Wonderful. Everyone's saying hello. Oh my god, why are my comments being weird? Okay. Let's see. Read 54 pages. Wonderful. I did listen to a little bit of HP5. I did listen to a little bit, but I'm gonna finish this today, I think, because I only have about four hours left. So I think I'm just gonna finish it out. That way I'm caught up for Thursday. So hello, Christina. Playing another game of chicken with Libby. The Rachel Incident by Caroline O'Donoghue, due at 9:30 tonight. Currently at 56%. Hugging the like button. Thank you. You can do it. ML, I so thought she was talking smack about the bestie Kelsey for a second. Oh no. My dad's nurse's name is Kelsey. So that's who she was. No, she loves Bessie Kelsey. Oh, she's so funny. I love Ari. I don't like nurses because they give shots, but in the same breath, I want another COVID shot. Yeah, she's a contradiction. It's fun. Ari's a complicated soul. She's amazing. Yes, she's so funny. I think this is about Ari's camera. So for anyone who doesn't know, Ollie and ML gifted Ari like a child's vlogging camera, but it like actually works. Like I can plug it into it comes with like an SD card and everything, and so I can plug it into my computer and transfer files for her. So I told her if she makes some vlogs, I'll post them to the Patreon. Very welcome. This was Margaret testing because clearly she's not a mod. What am I doing in my life? I don't know. Listening to the audiobook of A Shot in the Dark by Victoria Lee got to 87%. You're gonna finish. 76% in a Fate Inked in Blood right now. Katie, are you loving this book? Because I own it. I bought it from Walmart because it's got the pretty sprayed edges, but now I'm scared to read it because the last pretty sprayed edges book I bought without reading it was Fourth Wing, and we know how I feel about Fourth Wing. So I need to know if this book is good. Reni read it and she liked it. Like I'm actually contemplating reading a Fate Inked in Blood as a physical book. Like I'm really contemplating it. ML, how did I make Ollie a mod and not you? That's very rude of me to do that. Wow. I'm trying to like cause divorces or something. Yeah. Okay, ML, let me make a list. I'm gonna make a list of the people that need to be mods. Please hold. Make mods now. So we have Coda, we have ML, we have Margaret, Katie, Kelsey. I don't even know. Here's the thing. I don't know how the other two besties are mods and Kelsey is not. What is wrong with me? Anyway. Yes, Katie, it is Katie's birthday. So if you haven't been to her little, no. If you haven't been to her live stream, go now and wish her happy birthday. Tell her I sent her. I sent you, I mean. I am totally kidding about holding a grudge. You added Ollie one night, late night, when I was either asleep or not on sprints. Yeah, I do remember adding Ollie as a mod, but why did I think that I also have you as a mod? Because Kiana was one of my first mods ever, but Kiana just subscribed at like, I don't know, less than 50 subscribers. As you should. I don't know what this is about, but thank you. I have no idea what that's about, Margaret. That mug is awesome.
Thank you.
It's begun and it's not even your fault, ML. Usually ML is the one that starts the chaos in 24 hours sprints, but not today. There's just no way. Oh my god.
It's because we were talking about the
the size of my pop socket? Yeah.
yeah.
Oh Lord. I'm not sure what I walked in on, but I'm pulling up the show.
Good answer.
Maria read a few pages and found a nap and lost. That's fair. I will take a nap later on.
Yeah, I usually don't know that I need a nap until I wake up from it. So at least you knew.
What are we testing?
She's testing. She think maybe that you the mod thing.
Maybe. I have no idea. She's listening. That's why. Hi, Bree. How are you? Happy Friday. Miss your face. She's listening in, by the way. Margaret. Creeping in the comments. No, I'm just kidding. Margaret's always welcome. Yes. Hi. Happy Friday. We love Bree. Did you make a decision about the Nook? So here's the thing. I am not going to be making a comparison video on the Nook because in good faith, I don't really want to put negativity out into the world, if you know what I mean. I would say that if you are someone who is not going to be using your e-reader consistently, it's probably fine as far as an e-reader goes. If what you're trying to do is avoid supporting Amazon, because a lot of the books that I actually have downloaded to my Nook are also books that I have on my Kindle. So they're like books that I got on Stuff Your Kindle Day, but they're also free on the Nook. And I will say that I will take advantage of my one ebook a month because I get a free ebook every month because of my premium Barnes & Noble subscription. So I will do that. But if you are a person who's like me, who you mainly read on an e-reader, I don't know that a Nook is going to be well for you. My Nook dies very quickly, especially compared to my Kindle. So if you are in any way going to be like a heavy, like I just charged my Kindle 2 days ago and it's still at 96%, and I've used it every day since I charged it. So that's where I'm at with that. If people were to ask me like what e-readers I would suggest to you, I would say to stick with the Kindle line. Just because I feel like, yes, you are supporting. I don't know anything about Kobo, and eventually I would like to test out the books line of e-readers because there's it's about the size of a phone that I would kind of like to test out. And then there's one I think is about the size of like a Paperwhite. I would like to get those. They're a little bit more expensive, but what intrigues me about those is that you can use like Hoopla, and Libby on those. So if you have books that are like specifically you can only read on Libby, you could still have that e-ink, the e-paper kind of experience, but using like Hoopla and stuff like that. So I'm going to look into that. Why is this being stupid? Okay. Katie says, my birthday has been good. I've been super distracted, but it's been quiet and low key, which I love. We were talking about how soon you had
become a mod.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To my channel.
See, it doesn't look like I'm paying attention because I'm working.
I just have like so many. It's crazy to me, like how many people are like OG subscribers, right? Like 50, like at like the 50 mark, or even less than that. that have just stuck with me through all this time. I think Ollie and I subscribed when you had 12 subscribers, not an OG flex, but totally an OG flex. Yeah, 12 subscribers that's crazy. Yeah, I think that's true though, because you and ML and Ollie were like the first people that really like showed up on my sprints. Because I was doing sprints like basically I would do 8 hours every day. I would do it like 6 days a week. And I would just sit on sprints by myself. Like there would be nobody in the comments. But I was like, if I keep sprinting, eventually people will see it. And so I would like share it to my Instagram and stuff like that. And eventually people like would pop in and like see it. But ML and Ollie were like the first people that like
There's regulars.
hopped into my sprints. Test the book, Fate Ink and Blood, because she caved and also bought it. Yeah. Because I saw it at Walmart and I was like, if this has the pretty edges, I'll buy it. And then it had the pretty edges. Yeah, Bree was also subbed when I had about 50 subscribers, maybe less than that. Hey Neva, hey Coda. Hoping I can smash out 3 books during 24-hour sprints. Hope you guys have had a good day. You can do it. Generally use my iPad for ebooks, but I've been debating about a Kindle or to be able to read in mom's pool. Yeah, so I used to also use an iPad. So I had a Kindle Fire for a while. Like that was my first Kindle ever. And then I upgraded everything to iOS. So I was like, Kindle who? And I got an iPad mini. My old pop bought me an iPad mini. But it started giving my migraine started around that time. So reading on an actual like phone or iPad display actually really strains and hurts my head. So I decided in 2020 that I would try out a Kindle, and I did research and I decided on the Paperwhite, and a lot of people in that time frame, because we were all in the pandemic, were talking about it. So I was like, well, let me try it out, because I wanted to read, but I wasn't doing audiobooks at the time, and paper books was really hard for me because Ari was really little in 2020. So she was like less than 3 years old. She was like 2.5 when the pandemic really hit. So I was like, well, let me try a Kindle. And then clearly I've never gone back. So here we are. The books, that'll be my next e-reader. Yeah, I just need to look at the different options and decide which one I want to get. I've found on average that Nook ebooks are more expensive than Amazon's as well. Yes, I have also found this, which again is why I'm not going to get rid of my Nook, but you're probably just not going to see it, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know how long I've been subscribed to you. I just know I've been here a while. Yes, you have, Lexi. So has Elise's. Yes, if you sprint, they will in fact come. They definitely will. And here you are. Good morning, bestie Nicole. I'm up and ready for an epic reading, 24 hours. Yes, Nicole is doing 2 slots again this month because she's a real one. Margaret was going to be doing 2, but then Bree said that she could do 1. So it will be me and then Nicole.
Okay, cool.
Bree. Yeah, Brianna is going to do the spot that Brooklyn was going to do. So
you should just share the project for that graphic with me, and I can work on it while you're sprinting, because I'm gonna have to jump off and cook dinner at some point too and stuff.
Yeah, I can do that. Everyone's saying hello. All right, so I think we're gonna do another sprint. So if we do another hour, that'll be the last sprint, because I had to do an hour-long sprint. So it'll be like the last sprint, because that'll take us to 5:30.
Great.
Yeah, and my section ends at 6. So that would take us to 5:30, and then we can talk for 30 minutes, or we can do like a talk session and then like a really short sprint, or we can do whatever we want to do. So what do we want to do?
And then we're going to Nicole's, right?
Yes, Nicole is next.
So it's you, Nicole,
Me,
and
Nicole,
Brady.
Brianna, Nicole, you, and then Margaret.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I can't wait. Laura, I will be there to hang out with you in the comments, on screen, wherever you need me. I will be there. I support everyone who sprints, honestly. Leandra calls me like an OG sprinter, which is like so nice of her. Honestly. But yeah, I hype up everybody's sprints because it's fun. I need to sprint more, but I think I talk too much. I'm working on it. Kiana, I also talk too much. It's totally fine. The people that love you will stick around no matter how much you talk. You know what I mean? So it's fine. All right, we'll do another hour. Yeah, we'll do an hour and then we'll come back and we'll talk for a while and then we'll jump over to Nicole. Also, there is a the playlist for 24-hour sprints is pinned to the top of my community tab. So it
Speaking
will
of, you need
yes.
to add Bree to it.
Shit. Okay, I will do that in the next sprint.
Okay.
I'll do that now. But there is a playlist if you want to follow that way, it'll just take you to the next one as it goes live. So, all right. So we will see everybody in 1 hour. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hey, that's not fun.
Not funny?
I think Margaret is back.
It's not.
Awesome.
Margaret is back just in time for the last chatty bit.
I thought we were doing one more sprint.
No, that was the last sprint on my channel, and then we're going to Nicole's channel.
No, 20 the whole night.
Yes, but remember, but I have friends that do it too.
But Mom,
We only do 4 hours. We do 4 hours on Mommy's channel.
No, remember last time you were the one that got on sprints, but it was your channel, and it was on your channel for the whole night, for the whole time.
Yeah, I haven't done that in like almost a year, bro.
You did it when we were at the old house with Daddy Sam
Yes, I
and
did.
Mariah.
But that
and
was
Austin.
back in the day before I had help.
Mom, can we please go?
All right, let Mom do her chatty bits.
Thank you. Lord help me. Okay. I listened to some more of HP5. I'm on chapter 27. I'm almost to the end of chapter 27, to be honest.
Okay.
So I am gonna finish this just because I only have like 3 hours left. So I'm gonna finish that. I'm gonna, when we switch over to Nicole, which that's where we're headed next, I'm going to do some laundry and try to figure out dinner after, you know, we go into the first sprint. We'll see. Sit down. And then, yeah, that's all that I did. Oh, and I guess I went and I talked on Katie's sprints for a minute. I did do that because she's still sprinting. So, yeah, how did everyone else do?
I said goodbye to everybody at work forever.
Oh.
And yeah, that was about it, the whole sprint. Besides sending you inappropriate Harry Potter memes and
That's terrible. If I never see anything like that ever again.
It's so wrong.
Oh man, Coda, you should have been here.
I'm gonna add this to the list of cartoons or things that I never want to see again, and it's getting filed right underneath SpongeBob. So,
Nudie SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Margaret knows what I'm talking about.
I do.
Margaret
I feel like I
saw it.
heard about this
Because
too.
actually, I have some diamond paintings that I want to order because Ari does like SpongeBob, and I'm like, I just don't know if I can bring myself to complete them. And they're very like innocent images. It's just like stills of like the characters. I'm like, I don't know if I can bring myself to do these now. I know. Sit down.
Oh, that's hilarious.
How did your picture taking go, Margaret?
Well, I managed to do it get all of it done before my father's patience entirely ran out. Because, like, both he and me are like, we could have just done this in the back fucking yard. Just stick a knife. But my mom's like, no, I want to go do something. So I took some decent-ish photos, I guess. I'm not a photographer, but I took my camera and was like, hey, here's what we got. And that was it. Went on my walk. We decided not to use the bench. We used a gazebo that's in a nearby neighborhood. So, anyways, it happened. It worked, and I do not appreciate being the family photographer. They get to schedule it with the normal photographer next time. I say,
Margaret's like, this is no longer my job.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm planning on taking photography classes so I can actually use my camera for more than videos, but still, it's like, my mother's going to argue with about everything. And, like, she wouldn't have argued with a real photographer, for sure. Although she still probably would have been disappointed in the photos.
We can go in the next spring, okay?
But we got some cute photos of them, or I got some cute photos of them to document that my dad's hair was that long. And now they're currently downstairs arguing about how they're going to cut his hair off because my dad wants to just go shh with his razor, which I think is a terrible idea. And my mom does not know how to cut hair. So just go to Fantastic Sam's tomorrow. Do that. So there we go.
Well, I think I'm gonna hop off and do my dinner thing with friends, and then I don't know if I'll be back in Nicole's sprint or in Bree's sprint, but I'll be back.
That's fair. Yeah, we're about to. I mean, we have about 25 minutes, I guess, before Nicole starts.
My friends are old like me, so I doubt they'll be here for 4 hours, but you never know. It is Friday, and they are going to bring some beer, so we'll see.
So we have like two options here. We could do like a We could do like a 20-minute sprint, or me and Margaret can just talk at you for the next 30 minutes.
I am good with either.
Here, Ari.
You know, there are subjects we could talk about.
Go talk to her over there. Go talk to her over there.
Well, I'm going to hop off. You guys vote on what you guys want to do with Margaret and Neva here. And I will see you down the road here on 24-hour sprints.
See you in a bit, Coda.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. We are going to read the comments first, though.
Yes, we should do that. That would be nice of us.
Let me see, because I didn't start anything, because that's who I am as a person.
She did not answer.
Okay, well, hang up. Okay, got distracted, disappeared for supper. Back to my reading now. Wonderful. No, she's typing a message. Give me the phone so I can read it.
What's the message?
Oh, she's not typing a message. Setting up this reading spreadsheet is taking forever. Neva, with yours, do you have your whole TBR listed or just your finished reads? Okay, so the way that I did mine, so I bought mine. So I just want to like preface by saying that, because I don't want people to think that I like created this spreadsheet, because my name is not Brianna. I'm not talented like that. So I bought my spreadsheet from Allie.
Over at Hardback Hoarder,
yeah. So
I love her. She's so sweet.
The YouTubes, she is Hardback Hoarder. So I bought her 5-year spreadsheet in pink, and I only bought the 5-year because I wanted a pink one. I did hide some of the pages because I don't track quite as much as she gives you to track. But as far as books, so originally where it says books read, because she gives you the option in the drop down for currently reading and to read, originally I was going to put my entire TBR in there. Like I was going to put everything that I was currently reading, whatever. However, that got overwhelming really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like to the point where I was like, well, now I have to try. Okay, it's fine, Ari. Put it down. Where like to the point where I was like, okay, if I continue to try to track every time I'm currently reading a book, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to
what Goodreads is for.
Lose them in there. And I already do that on Storygraph, so I don't feel like I need to do it on my spreadsheet. So I only keep track of books that I have finished or books that I have DNF'd. I do put that's why I have 34 books. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, my Storygraph is behind. It's because Storygraph doesn't count DNFs like in your overall like books. They count it for your page count and your audiobook count. Like minutes listened and pages read, but they don't count it as like a finished book. That's why. Okay. So
I don't count it as a finished book either, so.
Yeah, I did put in here my DNFs. I've only had 2 for the entire year, which is astounding. But I did put my DNFs in the spreadsheet. That way I knew when I DNF'd the books and about how far into them I got.
Yeah.
But I don't let me see. I do keep track of my arcs because there is an arc tracker that Allie gives you. I did put every arc that I have in my art tracker, and then I marked whether it was read or unread. She also gives you, she gives unread, reading, read, and did not finish. Now, I don't go in here and keep track of if I'm reading it, because again, that's a thing that I do on Storygraph, but I do mark if it's read, unread, or I did not finish, which most arcs I do finish. Then for me, that totals up how many arcs I've received, how many I've read, and then the percentage, like what my percentage should be reflect. Yeah. And then she gives you a spot where you can check where you posted the books, like the reviews or whatever too. So I keep that. And then I want to figure out how to use like her really bougie like series tracker, but it's kind of confusing to me because I don't know how to do spreadsheets. So I've been just using like her, I think it's series tracker 3. Yeah, I've been using series tracker 3 because this allows you to put the series title, the author, how many books are in the series, and then you can check off like how many of the books that you've read and whether the series is unfinished, completed, you're caught up, it's in progress, or it's not started. So I do need to fill that out, my series tracker.
Okay, she still has like the 3 different trackers, so there's a really simple one.
Yeah, so there's 3. There's the one that's like really like bougie. Where she has like sagas, trilogies, duologies, graphic novels, manga, and then unfinished / other. And she does give like instructions. I'm just stupid, so it's fine.
Yeah, I've watched the video of her instructions. I don't have the spreadsheet, but I've watched.
Yeah. And then she has a super simple series tracker. Like this one is literally title, author, series number. So like what number in, like you would have to list each individual book.
Yeah.
And then you would mark whether you owned it, whether you've read it, the type of series, and the series status is what that one is what that one is. And then the one that I'm going to be using it's a simple one, but it allows me to like list, like for instance, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I've read 2 books out of that. So I can come in here and I can put A Court of Thorns and Roses, Sarah J. Maas, how many books are in the series, which I think there are 5 currently, which I'm pretty sure it's not a completed series, but then I can check off that I read the first 2 books, and then I can put that it's not a completed series.
Yeah.
So that's probably the one that I'm going to use. If I'm going to be honest, I don't think I have any books or any series right now that have more than 15 books in them. But I think it would be easy enough if I needed to add more check boxes. It's probably easy. Who knows? Yeah. But I do keep track of my finished reads, and I keep track of NetGalley arcs, and I keep track of any series that have been started. So I originally started doing that with the series thing on my phone. In my notes app. Now I do have a note of series that I want to start, but they don't make it into my series tracker until I've read at least the first book. Nice. Because I'm not trying to keep, I'd have 1,025 million series if I kept track of all of the ones that I want to read and all the ones that I'm currently reading. But I try to keep my spreadsheet as simple as possible just for myself.
That makes sense, man.
Like she has a readathon tracker in here, and I don't know if I'm going to use it. I think that it's a good idea. I just don't know that I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
I may use it come time for Amazing Readathon. Just because there is like a spot to put like what month you're doing it, how many days it is, the title. You can put like your like Brianna always has like a Google Docs link. I can put that in here. Who the hosts are, and then any notes. And then you can put like your prompts. And she gives you like a bunch of boxes. So I think you have room for like 6 or 8 readathons.
Mhm.
And you can put like what the prompt is or the challenge is, and then the book that you want on your PR, the red book, whether you completed it, the date completed, and your rating.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so she gives you, and then she gives you 7. She gives you up to 7 challenges, but you can change the 7 in the formula to the number of challenges there are. So if you have 15 prompts, then you can go into the formula itself and change
it to do that. That makes sense.
Change it that way. So yeah, I will say if you buy Allie's spreadsheet, go watch her video because she walks you through all of the spreadsheets that she has. And like I said, I bought the 5-year one just because it was pink.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might buy the 5-year purple one just because why buy one every year if I'm gonna?
And I think it would be here, Ari. Here, Ari.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, Ari.
Also, I think it would be easy enough if you didn't want to buy a new one in 5 years. You could probably add years to it easily enough.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Because I definitely changed, like she gives you a 5-star reads spreadsheet as well.
Yeah.
And I changed it to 6-star reads, and it was pretty easy to change. Like I just changed the title, and then like I went into the formula itself and typed in that I wanted to do 5.
No, what?
Like where it says read rating equals, it used to say 5, now it says 6.
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
So now it will track my 6-star reads from now until 2028.
Why do you do something?
Lexi, you can take that out there if you want. You're just gonna have to unplug it. It's fine. It's fine. You can unplug it.
I was checking.
It'll be fine.
It's 28.
Yeah, it charges quickly now because it's USB-C instead of the stupid lightning cable.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
don't like the lightning cable either, so thank God that they got sued by Europe. Okay, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Apple got sued by Europe because Europe uses USB-C for everything.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Got a chapter read of 11/22/63 and folded 2 of 3 loads of laundry. Very productive. I've mostly been playing on reels. That sprint, totally fine. Now at 74%. Wonderful. Kiana got to 32% of Can't We Be Friends. I didn't know that Marilyn Monroe and Ella Fitzgerald were good friends. I love that.
Yeah, they were. If I remember correctly, like there were a couple of places where Marilyn stood up for Ella and was like, "Well, if you want my patronage, then you're gonna let Ella in too."
Yep.
I believe there was something with Ella performing; they were being super shitty to her, and Marilyn like stepped in.
Yeah. Picked up Sir Cowley and the Champions of Helston and got to 19%. I listened to some of Powerless. I don't know if I'm enjoying this book, but we'll try and get to 50% before deciding whether to DNF. Fair. I'm doing a vlog where I read this Powerless and then the Elsie Silver book, Powerless. And this was actually like an idea that Brianna had because I was talking about it on Sprint, and she was like, you should just do like, she's like, obviously they're different genres and like completely different books. She was like, but it would be interesting to see which one you liked more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. Everyone's saying goodbye to Coda. I also bought my spreadsheet, which has art trackers as well. And then I have the option of DNF or soft DNF. Yeah. So for mine, I just track, basically what I'm tracking is stats. So I track everything so that when I choose to do my stats, like to post them or whatever, they're all in one spot. Now, Storygraph is really good with stats as well.
Yeah.
However, the spreadsheet factors in my DNFs into my stats like automatically, and Storygraph does not do that. They kind of, when you DNF a book, they mark it under the DNF, like you have to go into the DNF section of Storygraph. It doesn't actually put it into your your stats for you.
Yeah.
I
There should be like a toggle you could toggle on or off. It's like, do you want to count
Yeah.
DNFs towards your yearly reading goal or not? Because I understand why they have that as like the default is no, but also some people do count that.
Yeah. And I do keep track of that because then if I'm going in like in a video or something, like a reset video or something, then I do talk about all of the stats.
Mhm.
And I will forget that I DNF'd if it's not right in front of my face.
Yeah.
Or also when I DNF'd. But I do try to keep my spreadsheet as simple as possible. Luckily with Allie's tracker, everything, like as long as I put things into my books read section, everywhere that things need to go, it goes on its own.
It goes. That makes sense.
So I will say that my story graph is the most up-to-date thing. Like if you're ever looking for stats or whatever, story graph is my most up-to-date. Just keep in mind, it doesn't count any DNFs. Because usually I sit down with my spreadsheet. I've been a little bit better with it this month because we're doing the 30 and 30. So when I update my 30 and 30 spreadsheet, I also update my reading spreadsheet. But it's been pretty consistent that I update my reading spreadsheet at the beginning of each month.
Yeah.
Unless I'm sitting here like listening to an audiobook and I'm like, oh, I should probably update my spreadsheet. But I tend to update it when I have more than one book to update.
That makes sense.
I got home and have now started dinner. Look at me modding. You are a mod. Also, everyone that was on my list, I added everyone as mods. So you're welcome.
Beautiful. I'll get that list that Anthea is asking for then because I already. Let's see.
Oh, Ari has my phone. Okay, why? I don't know why this is not showing Ollie as mod. Okay, I will fix that after Ari gives my phone back. I feel like there needs to be a modding t-shirt. Listen, I could make one if you want.
Here's what you're doing.
Hi, Anna.
She said what you're doing.
I'm live streaming. What's up?
No.
That is the link. I just posted the link for for Allie's shop.
She's actually doing. She's doing sprints.
24-hour sprints.
Yes.
Because there is a lot of options there, and I would not want to. So many different
she does. Yeah, go here and then just look. I would just look through her Etsy shop. You can also go and like actually watch her. Let me go find the link to her channel because another option, maybe the better option, is to go to her channel and actually I'll find the video, but you go to her channel and you watch her act. She does a spreadsheet breakdown video.
Yep.
Okay, I'll be ready in a second. Or in a few minutes. I
mean, if you put in hardback hoarder spreadsheet, you'll probably find it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
But she's got a big old video telling you how to use the thing. I should probably watch it again, but I'm just gonna go in and do what I want.
So I'm gonna share this one that's the ultimate, because this is the one I watched. She has one from last year too, but I know that she modified everything this year.
Well, yeah, she's also got the what's it called? She's got the 1 year and the 5 year, so she's got to explain some of the extra stuff this year.
Yeah, because last year she did one for her reading spreadsheet. But it was a little bit of a simpler. I think it was a little bit of a simpler one.
Yeah.
Which that's still an option because I think last year's was just the 1 year spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And then this year she added the 5 year spreadsheet. So honestly, I would have bought the 1 year if it had come in pink to kind of dip my toe in and like decide if I wanted to do it. But then I was like, okay, but the only one that comes in pink is the.
I'm pretty
Although
sure
I probably could have messaged her and been like, can you make me a 1 year spreadsheet in pink? She probably would have done it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just buy the 5 year and call it.
I'm pretty sure I bought the 1 year last year and then never used it. But like, I love Allie, so I'm happy to support her.
Yeah, and it's not, in my opinion, it's not super expensive. I think it's $10 for the 5-year.
Yeah. Yep.
I
think it's 3, 5, and 10 are the different levels of the spreadsheet.
Yeah. Elise said she got the 1-year and the 5-year. Yeah. So honestly, I will pay, especially somebody that I already follow, right?
Yeah.
I will pay them to make things that I know that I'm not good at making.
No, I'll pay anybody.
So
not even they're good.
Totally fine by me. Yes, you can change the colors. I didn't want to have to do that. I'm gonna be honest. I was like of the opinion that if I was going, that I was just gonna buy it ready made. And I did change some things. Like I said, I did change some stuff in my spreadsheet. Like the 6-star reads tracker, I changed that.
Yeah.
And I did, and in my like books read, I went in and I did add a 6-star because obviously she didn't have one. I also went in and I added 0.25 stars because that's how I rate books. Is I will do like 1.25, 1.5, 1.75, and then 2. So I did add those in as well, but I didn't want to have to like change the whole spreadsheet because I don't know how to make spreadsheets as it is. So yeah, how to change the colors. Yeah.
I used to know how to make spreadsheets when Excel was new.
I mean, same, but
it's been a while since I took that class though. So
but now I'm like, and it's like one of those things like if you don't use it, you lose it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Where the hell is my
like if I really wanted to, I could figure out how to do everything using YouTube. Do I want to?
No.
Nah.
All righty. Well, it's about that time, friends, ladies and gents. It's about that time for us to jump over to Nicole's sprints. If you are following the playlist, it should take you straight there. You're welcome. And if you're not following the playlist, go follow the playlist. It's pinned to, or it's at the top of my community tab. I've not shared anything else to the community tab so that it won't disappear on you. And it will be up there for the entire 24 hours. It will expire after 24 hours. So by the time that the sprints end, then it will expire so that it's not just sitting up there, because apparently that was confusing to people when it was just like a permanent thing. So I figured out how to make it expire after 24 hours. So that's what we're doing. We're going to go over to Nicole. Thank you for hanging out with us. And we'll see y'all. Oh, hold on. We had to use so many spreadsheets in my college labs. Yeah. A lot of people emailing, how do I average in Excel was annoying. Yeah.
God bless Allie for doing that, because I know that even though she says don't email me, she still gets emails.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, don't email me asking how to do this.
But I'm sure she's still.
Like she's. Yeah, it's.
And she's a gem of a human being, so.
Yeah, I love her. She's always so excited to see me. Because we've known each other since the early days.
Yeah.
Like, we're not close friends, but like, she genuinely is just like really nice to hang out with when you get to see her.
Yep.
So.
Alrighty, friends, we're going to jump over to Nicole, so we will see y'all in a minute.
Bye.